Um, I have Mr. Clark for English.
He's great. You just can't hear him. It bothers me when he speaks too softly.
He does speak quietly, but I like him. He's the kind of teacher you can talk to really easily.
And I have Mrs. White for algebra.
Oh, she's hilarious. I love teachers who have a good sense of humor. She makes algebra fun.
Yeah, I like her too. But I don't like it when she forgets my name.
Oh, Phil, that happened once.
Unit 1 Self-Study. Part B. Listen.
Okay, again. So we are going to mark their notes. We are going to write their comments about each teacher. Okay.
Self-Study.
Hi, Mark. Did you get your class schedule?
Hi, Phil. Hi, Lisa. Yeah, I just picked it up.
So who do you have?
Let me see. I have Ms. Petty for history.
Oh, Ms. Petty is really smart. I like teachers who know a lot of different things.
You had her too, Phil. What do you think?
She's good, but I can't stand it when she assigns a ton of homework on Fridays, just in time for the weekend. Who else do you have?
I have Mr. Clark for English.
He's great. You just can't hear him. It bothers me when he speaks too softly.
He does speak quietly, but I like him. He's the kind of teacher you can talk to really easily.
And I have Mrs. White for algebra.
Oh, she's hilarious. I love teachers who have a good sense of humor. She makes algebra fun.
Yeah, I like her too. But I don't like it when she forgets my name.
Oh, Phil, that happened once.
Okay.
Unit 1 Self.
So they are talking about 3 teachers. Who are the teachers?
I think Miss Betty, Mr. Clark, and I didn't recognize the last
Mrs.
name.
White. Okay, Mrs. White. So this is Miss Betty, Mr. Clark, and Mrs. White. Type another one? Nobody? Time. What did they say about Miss Betty? Lisa, what did she say about Miss Betty? She is
Very smart, I think.
smart. Okay. So Lisa says about Miss Betty, she is smart. Okay. And what she's going to teach?
History.
History. Okay. And yes, nice. And what about Phil? He likes her, but he has a problem with Miss Betty. What is it?
He cannot stand here, but I forgot the reason.
Not he can't stand her because he said, I like her, but I can't stand something. He doesn't like something. What is it?
Gives them a lot of homework on at the weekend.
On Friday. تمام. Sure, because she gave a lot of homework on Friday. Nice. And then the next one is Mr. Clark. And what does he teach?
English?
English, okay. But he teaches English. And Mark says that he Mr. Clark
مش احنا بس اللي بناخد قدام الولاد بس بيدور
Mr. Clark speaks softly.
I think Lisa said that he speaks
quietly, and he is a kind of person. Yes, he is quietly. He said, Mark says that Mr. Clark speaks softly, like Lisa says he speaks quietly, and he is easy to talk with.
العيال كلهم بقوا هم بيستحموا
And then Miss Betty, we said Miss Betty and Mr. Clark, and the last one is Mr. Mrs.
White. You said.
White.
Mrs. White, okay. And what does she teach?
Algebra.
Algebra, okay. And she said that Lisa said that in Mrs. White is,
Has a sense of humor.
yeah, she is hilarious. She is funny. She has a sense of humor. And Mark likes her, or he doesn't like her?
I think he likes her.
He likes her, okay. And what about Phil? He said that she is great, like he doesn't like something. What is it?
She forgot his name.
She forgot his name. Yes, very good. She forgot his name. And Betty says that it happens once. Okay. Type. We are going to listen again in order to have some details.
Unit 1, Lisa.
Hi, Mark. Did you get your class schedule?
Hi, Phil. Hi, Lisa. Yeah, I just picked it up.
So, who do you have?
Let me see. I have Ms. Petty for history.
Oh, Mrs. Petty is really smart. I like teachers who know a lot of different things.
You had her too, Phil. What do you think?
She's good, but I can't stand it when she assigns a ton of homework on Fridays, just in time for the weekend. Who else do you have?
I have Mr. Clark for English.
He's great. You just can't hear him. It bothers me when he speaks too softly.
He does speak quietly, but I like him. He's the kind of teacher you can talk to really easily.
And I have Mrs. White for algebra.
Oh, she's hilarious. I love teachers who have a good sense of humor.
Okay, the word hilarious, we write it Hilarious. So this is hilarious. Hilarious and means funny. Hilarious. Okay. Hilarious. This is funny, happy.
She makes algebra fun.
Yeah, I like her too, but I don't like it when she forgets my name.
Oh, Phil, that happened once.
Unit 1, Self-Study. Part B. Listen again. What does Phil dislike about each of the teachers? Complete the sentences.
Okay, so now we go to Phil, what he doesn't like about each of the teachers. Write down the notes that what he doesn't like about each teacher. We said we have teachers, اللي هي Miss Petty, right? And then we have Mr. Clark. And yes, and then we have Mrs. White, okay? So we are going to listen to Phil's opinion or Phil's comments, what he doesn't like about each one. Write down what's your lesson.
Hi, Mark. Did you get your class schedule?
Hi, Phil. Hi, Lisa. Yeah, I just picked it up.
So, who do you have?
Let me see. I have Ms. Petty for history.
Oh, Mrs. Petty is really smart. I like teachers who know a lot of different things.
You had her too, Phil. What do you think?
She's good, but I can't stand it when she assigns a ton of homework on Fridays, just in time for the weekend. Who else do you have?
I have Mr. Clark for English.
He's great. You just can't hear him. It bothers me when he speaks too softly.
He does speak quietly, but I like him. He's the kind of teacher you can talk to really easily.
And I have Mrs. White for algebra.
Oh, she's hilarious. I love teachers who have a good sense of humor. She makes algebra fun.
Yeah, I like her too, but I don't like it when she forgets my name.
Oh, Phil, that happened once.
Okay. يبقى so what he said about Mrs. Betty, she's
He's good, but
she is good. Okay, this is his opinion. She's good. But the idea that
he cannot
He can't stand that she gives a lot of homework on Friday.
Yes, correct. Sorry.
Okay. And then Mr. Clark, he said Mr. Clark is great. Mr. Clark is great. And Mrs. White, he said that I like her or I don't like her?
I like her.
I like her. Okay, nice.
Unit 2 Self-Study. Career Fair. Part A.
طيب okay. Now we're going to listen to that later. طيب ماشي. So يبقى احنا we talked about personality. تعالى let's go to some expressions like this. احنا in grammar part we call it clothes with at with the word clause. يعني it means it is a sentence which has a subject and a verb. لكن it is a connected sentence. يعني it depends on another one. يعني this clause يعني it means it is a sentence لكن it depends on another sentence. يعني it doesn't come alone. It explains another sentence. It gives the reasons for another sentence. It gives the time for another sentence. Like we see this one. You will, I don't mind it. Which is it? It means I don't mind. I don't mind what? I don't mind it. It stands for an object.
I don't mind.
يبقى الclause the word clause يعني it means it is a sentence. السنتنس هنا that يعني it means it has a subject and a verb. قلنا sentence عشان تبقى sentence لازم يكون فيها بني آدم عمل action. مفيش جملة عبارة عن مجموعة nouns جنب بعضيها. اللي مجموعة nouns جنب بعضيها دول بنسميها phrase. ودي ما تبقاش sentence. دي تبقى موجودة جوه السنتنس. يبقى السنتنس معناها إن في subject. السبجكت ده عمل verb. طيب كلمة clause دي معناها هي sentence لكن it doesn't come alone. It explains another sentence. It depends on another sentence. تعتمد على sentence ثانية قبليها. يا بتشرحها يا بتجيب الريزن يا بتديني information عن المين sentence يا إما مثلا بتديني time of the other sentence. يعني it is connected to another one. Like for example the first one بيقول I don't mind it. السبجكت هنا I وبعدين don't mind ده الverb. it ده المفروض الاوبجكت بتاع السنتنس. طيب I don't mind it هيفهمني بعد كده مين هو it ده او ايه التايم بتاع it. I don't mind it يعني I don't mind the situation. اوكي يبقى it هنا stands for the situation او the condition او the case. I don't mind the subject. I don't mind the idea. يبقى it هنا stands for يا اما idea او situation او case. اوكي ايه هي بقى السيتويشن اللي بيتكلم عليه؟ when people talk loudly during a movie. يبقى دي this one فين السبجكت بتاعها people وفين الفيرب talk وكمل لي adverb وهكذا. طيب هنا starts with مين؟ when. يبقى when هنا بتقول لي التايم او الكونديشن بتاع السنتنس الاولانيه اللي هي I don't mind it. يبقى بتشرح ايه اللي انا مش معترض عليه. don't mind يعني I don't care. I agree. I don't care. I don't care about what? okay او it's okay for me. هو ايه اللي okay for me؟ when people talk loudly. طب تخيل كده لو أنا I cancel I don't mind it وstart السنتنس when people talk loudly during the movie. أنا لو خبيت الجزء ده وعايزة أقرأ الجزء ده التاني ده when people talk loudly during the movie. إيه اللي حصل؟ when a cell phone rings in the classroom. نعم في إيه اللي حصل؟ when a child screams in a restaurant. أوكي إيه ده؟ كل ده when يعني اديني time. التايم بتاع السيتويشن أو الكونديشن بمعنى الأصح الظرف التوقيت. اوكي ايه التوقيت بتاعه؟ ايه الكونديشن بتاعتها؟ ايه السيتويشن بتاع السنتنس؟ يبقى ده بيشرح سيتويشن. السيتويشن ده متعلق بمين؟ بالفيرست بارت اللي هو I don't like it. انت ما بتحبش الفكره دي، ما بتحبش السيتويشن دي. ايه هو اللي انت I don't like؟ اللي هو when a cell phone rings in the classroom. وعلى فكرة أنا ممكن أشيل كلمة it وبقدر أقول I don't like cell phones ring in the classroom. I don't like يعني خليت السيل فون على طول هي الأوبجكت بتاع السنتنس. وفي الحالة كده يبقى أنا عملت subject verb object وخلاص وخلصنا السنتنس. لكن مش ده التارجت. التارجت إن أنا I want to use these expressions اللي هي زي I don't mind, it's okay, I can't stand it, it bothers me, it upsets me. اوكي وبعدين ابتدي اشرح السيتويشن زي مثلا it bothers me يضايقني او يزعجني، زي ما هي الناس فاتحه المايكات بدون داعي وسامعه كل الدوشه اللي في البيت عندهم. ده it bothers me. احنا في اونلاين سيشن. طب ايه بقى it bothers me when a teacher forgets my name. اوكي يبقى ايه اللي يضايقني when a teacher forgets my name. يبقى ده السيتويشن. يبقى when هنا دي close معناها في subject جديد عن الاولاني اللي هو it، في verb آخر عن التاني اللي هو bothers، وفي بقية الأوبجكت عن كلمة me. يبقى في هنا subject مستقل وverb وobject مستقلين عن بقية السنتنس. ده نوع من أنواع اللانجوج. دي language structure ما هيش جرامر قوي قد ما هي language اللي احنا we explain the sentence، يعني how to explain a sentence أو to explain the situation. It upsets me. ايه اللي بيزعلني؟ ايه اللي بيضايقني؟ when people arrive late for appointments دي المواعيد. اوكي يبقى كستراكشر كجرامر يبقى فيه two sentences. واحده نمبر 1 دي المين sentence. اوكي دي الاساسيه اللي هي I don't mind it, I don't like it. طب انا ممكن اغير الاي او ممكن اغير my father doesn't mind, my mother doesn't care, my brother can't stand. اوكي my friends can't stand, my teacher doesn't like. okay it bothers بدل ما اقول me it bothers my father, it bothers my mother, it upsets my friend, it bothers my boss, it upsets my teacher. okay يعني السنتنس دي مش لازم يكون الاي هو الدور والمي يعني هو الاوبجكت، ممكن يكون بني ادم تاني. وابتدي اشرح السيتويشن بالشكل ده. بيقول يبقى خلاص عرفنا ان دي main sentence ودي clause، يعني الكلاس دي مرتبطه give reason او give explanation او give time clause لمين؟ للmain sentence. اوكي هنيجي for example هنا بيقول how do you feel about these situations. هنبتدي نستخدم these expressions مع الclauses اللي موجوده قدامي هنا. I love it, I can't stand it, it makes me happy. I can't stand it يعني I don't like it، ما بحبش كذا، اللي هي بنقول عليها بالعربي عندنا ايه؟ ما بيطقش. اوكي I can't stand it يعني مش حابب قوي الفكرة دي. It makes me happy, it bothers me. bother يعني يزعج، زي المايكات المفتوحة مع كل الفاميليا اللي بتتكلم. It bothers me, it embarrasses me. embarrass ده بيحرج. it embarrasses me, it really upsets me يضايقني يزعجني. I don't like it, it doesn't bother me. وهنا I don't mind it. I don't mind it يعني it's okay. it doesn't bother me برضه it's okay، ما يضايقنيش أبدا. I don't like it دي حاجة ما بحبهاش طبعا. المفروض we are going to use some of these expressions from 1 to 10. 1 to 10 هنا كاتب ايه؟ when someone gives me a compliment on my clothes. compliment يعني مجاملة on my clothes. بعدين when people are direct and they say what's on their mind. people are direct and they say what's on their mind. هو في حاجة اسمها كده الناس تقول على طول ايه اللي جاي في دماغها؟ اللي بعديها when someone corrects my English in front of others. when a friend is sensitive and supportive. when people throw trash on the ground. وtrash اللي هي الرubbish. when a friend treats me to dinner. وكلمة treat me قلتها لكم قبل كده يعني it means يعزم. invite me for dinner هو اللي هيدفع المرة دي. treats me for dinner. when I get phone calls on my birthday. when a stranger asks me for money. when people call me late at night. when teachers are temperamental. okay تعالى let's start. يا ريت الناس اللي ما عندها ميكروفونات مفتوحة بدون داعي تقفلها لو في دوشة حواليها. هنفتح الصوت عشان الناس تتكلم. مفروض we are going to use one of these expressions مع adverbial clause like this.
I don't mind
I
it.
don't mind it.
I don't mind it.
ايه يعني don't mind it على ايه؟ ما تكمل بقى الجملة من دول.
When someone gives me a compliment on my clothes.
Clause مش clauses. clause. I don't mind it when someone gives me a compliment on my clothes. والحقيقة هي دي جملة غير مناسبة.
I think it makes me happy.
It
طبعاً.
makes me happy.
طبعا it makes me happy when someone gives me a compliment on my clothes. يعني واحد شافك كده لابس طقم جديد وبيقول لك او مش جديد حتى يقول لك يا عم ايه الشياكه دي؟ هتقول له يعني بس الحقيقه انا ما عنديش مانع ان حد يقول لي compliment على هدومي كده ولا it makes يعني it makes our day يعني لما واحد بيقول لنا compliment دي حاجه كويسه يعني المفروض ان هي sounds good. يبقى المفروض it makes me happy when someone gives me a compliment on my clothes. اوكي. مين كمان؟
ما don't mind it برضه يعتبر it's okay او
لا
it's
don't mind it يعني معناها ما عندكش مانع. ما هو it's okay يعني ما عنديش مانع. فاهم؟
Okay.
يعني هي دي كده بقى مناسبة ما عنديش مانع ان الناس تمدح هدومي يعني وتقول لي هدومك حلوة. لا متهيأليش ده المردود الصح يعني.
تمام.
Okay. I love it كملي. I love it كملي. I love it كملي. I love it ايه؟ طب
I
جرح
don't-
حضرتك. ها.
I don't like it when they say what's on their mind.
I don't like it when people say what's on their mind. Okay.
I don't like when people call me late at night.
I don't ايه؟
I don't like it.
I don't like it. Okay. I don't like it when people call me at night. Okay. حاول ما تقطعش ما بين الكلمات يا محمد.
حاجة كمان.
I don't mind it when people throw trash on the ground.
الجملة دي مش مناسبة.
مش مناسبة؟
I don't mind it when people throw trash on the ground. يعني انت ماشي وشايف الناس بترمي شنط الزبالة بتاعتها في
مش I
الشارع
don't دي
كده.
يعني أنا بتضايق بيزعجني.
انت هي مكتوبة I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I don't ده negative. I don't mind it يعني it's okay. It's okay for me ان انت تشوف الناس اللي بترمي الرابش بتاعتهم في الشارع.
I don't
No, we can say it really upsets me
ايوه
when
طبعا.
people throw
Trash on the ground. Okay. It really upsets me when people throw trash on the ground. Okay.
I love it when a friend is sensitive and
Supportive. Very good. Thank you.
It embarrasses me when someone corrects my English in front of others.
You shouldn't على فكرة. It embarrasses me when someone corrects my English in front of others. Okay. Embarrasses ده معناها بيحرجني لما حد يصلح الإنجليش بتاعي لو إنه مش المفروض إنه يحرج على فكرة. مش المفروض ده يسبب لنا الإحراج. بالعكس دي معلومة المفروض إن إحنا نستفيد بيها. يبقى it embarrasses me when someone corrects my English in front of others. Okay. Yes.
It makes me happy when a friend treats me to dinner.
It makes me happy. طبعا. When a friend treats me to dinner especially لو كانت بيتزا. دي حبيبة دي اللي قالت حبيبة ولا حبيبة مين؟ دي مين اللي بيقول الكلام ده؟ مين اللي قالت it makes me happy؟ Okay. When a friend treats me to dinner. ماشي يلا another one.
I love it when I get phone call on my birthday.
Phone calls. Okay. رفايدة رفع ايديك يا رفايدة اتفضلي.
واحنا قلنا if when I get phone calls on my birthday.
وقال it makes me happy. وقال it makes me happy when I get phone calls on my birthday. الناس افتكرت your birthday واتصلوا بيكي. It makes you happy طبعا. What else?
It impresses me. It impresses me when strangers ask me for money.
It embarrasses me when a stranger asks me for money. تمام. Okay.
I don't like it when people call me late at night.
I don't like it. جميل. برافو شطورة.
It makes me happy when a friend treats me to dinner.
Okay. Okay. طيب كده احنا we say that the closest. Let's go to mean بقى. You have to have friends. This is a piece of reading. We wanted to read it in order to answer questions true or false. Okay. Let's go at the beginning كده. You will, how do you choose your friends? What qualities do you like for in a friend? Do you look for in a friend? Okay, look for in a friend, يعني search in a friend, okay? And then we have in a true and false sentences. Then we have questions. The page, you will have this on page, now you have the book, page 7, عندك in your book. People use the word friend in a variety of ways. A friend can mean anything from a casual acquaintance to someone you have known your whole life. Whoever, friends are an important part of life at every stage. They provide companionship and emotional support of all our relationships. Friendships are the most voluntary, and the word voluntary, and it means it is not an obligatory, it is an option. Okay, we choose our friends. And then we were making new friends. It's easy to stay in a circle of friends you are comfortable with. But as you get older, friendships may be lost. People move away or you just lose track of them. Building friendships is a lifelong but worthwhile job. New friendship can bring opportunities to experience new things. مفيش حاجة صعبة هنا. Okay. في حاجة صعبة هنا؟
No.
Right, let's go for that next one. A few pointers for making new friends. Reach out to others. Try to be open to new experiences and relationships. Participate in classes, clubs, or volunteer on our organizations. These activities will bring you into contact with people who share similar interests. Stick that. Even you feel uncomfortable, it takes time to build relationships. حاجة صعبة هنا؟ Keeping friends. Whether friendships are old or new, you can't neglect them if you want them to last. Neglect يعني ignore. Don't pay attention. Don't care about. يتجاهل. Even though it is sometimes hard to spend the time together, it's important to keep in touch. Two other keys are flexibility and respect. Be understanding when plans change. If you find yourselves fighting, try to look at things from the other person's point of view. Flexibility, two other keys are flexibility and respect. Flexibility, and it means? Okay, and it means that, and just to be easy. To be easygoing. Don't be stiff. Don't be rough. Stiff, S-T-I-F. تقولش كده شديد أو عنيف قوي في ردود أفعالك. Okay? To be easygoing يعني. Some tips for keeping friends. يبقى كان عندنا pointers for making friends. وهنا بقى tips to keep friends. Be a good listener. Don't be judgmental and don't offer advice unless you are asked. Respect the other person's opinion, even when you don't agree. Never break a confidence. Your friends need to know they can trust you. Be supportive of your friends. It's important to love them despite their faults. Despite يعني regardless. Okay? Regardless their faults. Faults يعني it means mistakes, مثلا bad behaviors. Okay? Something wrong about them. But these are faults. في حاجة صعبة in the reading. طيب احنا we wanted to mark a sentence true or false. Number one, you have to know someone long time to be friends. According to the reading. يا ترى it is true ولا false ولا not mentioned هنا in the reading. احنا we discuss according to the reading. يعني we mention true or false according to the reading. Do we need long time to be friends?
Not given. Not given.
Not given. طب بيقول هنا friend in a variety of ways. A friend can mean anything from a casual acquaintance to someone you have known your whole life. Whoever they are, friends are important part of life in every stage. يبقى not given time صح كده؟ In a building, friendship is a lifelong but worthwhile job. New friendships can bring opportunities to experience new things. هنا بيقول مين? You have to know someone a long time to be a friend. Building friendships is a lifelong but worthwhile job. Okay, so we say it is true or false or not given?
True.
Not given.
In according to the reading, but it is not given. Number two, friends are more important than family. Do we know something about this? Do we have a comparison between friends and family? Does it mention anything about friends?
Not
False.
given. Not given.
Not given, okay. New friendships allow you to learn new things.
False.
New friendships allow you to learn new things.
False.
Try to be open to new experiences and relationships. Participate in the class, volunteer organization. These activities will bring you into contact with people. Still time. In a new friendships allow you to learn new things. Huh?
I think true.
True.
It is true because it is the process itself. When you wanted to make new friends, you make new experiences. You try new activities and new experiences. Okay. When you make new friends, all the friends will be jealous.
False.
Not given.
Not given.
Do we read something about jealousy with all the friends?
No, not given.
Not given.
Not
Okay.
given.
Number five, it's important to give your friends respect and support.
True.
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 Okay.
True.
You should always offer advice to your friends.
False.
True.
False.
False, لأن when you are asked, okay? If you are asked to give advice, okay. يعني you should always give advice. لا. I'll be a good listener, don't be judgmental, and don't offer advice unless you are asked, okay? So you don't do that every time. Mish, let's go to the one word. We will find the phrase in italics in the text, then choose the meaning for each phrase. Lose track of someone. When you lose track of someone, ده معناه you can't locate ولا you can't follow him or her. تعال تشوف lose track دي فين. You know that in every word has different meaning according to the context, okay? طلع lose track كده in this reading. هي فين؟
Making new friends.
People move away or you just lose
هي
track
paragraph
of
1
them.
2
Paragraph
3 4 5
2.
paragraph 2 okay. People move away or you just lose track of them. يبقى lose track يعني it means you ايه بقى؟ You lose track with them يعني it means can't locate ولا can't follow him or her.
I think can't locate.
بالظبط كده. Yes, this is can't locate them. طيب when you reach out to people you try to physically touch ولا connect with them. Reach out to people. فين بقى reach out to people؟ This one. Reach out to others. Try to be open to new experiences and relationships. يبقى reach out to people أو reach out to other يعني it means you try to physically touch ولا connect with them.
Connect with.
Okay, connect with them. If you stick with something you give up on ولا continue do it. Stick with. Let's go to stick with.
Connect with.
Okay. Stick with it. I mean, these activities will bring you into contact with people who share similar interests. Stick with it. Even if you feel uncomfortable, it takes time to build friendships. You stick with it, and it means give up on or continue do it.
Continue do it.
Continue do it. Okay. When you keep in touch, you communicate with ولا stay near to. طبعا keep in touch يعني it means من غير حتى ما نرجع لها in the reading يعني it means ايه؟ to ايه؟
Communicate with.
طبعا keep in touch يعني it means to communicate. طب نشوفها in the reading فين؟ Where is it? To keep in touch.
Keeping friends.
It's important to keep in touch to.
Where is it?
It's
I think
to keep in touch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Four.
Number 4. Okay. In the middle. Okay. It's important to keep in touch to other. Okay. بيقول هنا even though it is sometimes hard to spend the time together, it's important to keep in touch. That means to communicate. If you break confidence, you tell a secret ولا depend on someone. Break confidence يعني it means never break a confidence. Your friends need to know they can trust you. يبقى break a confidence يعني it means
they can trust you.
يعني tell a secret ولا depend on?
Depend on.
يبقى if you break a confidence يعني tell a secret يبقى tell a secret. Okay. يبقى عشان هنا بيقول don't. Okay. هنا بيقول never break a confidence يعني don't break a confidence يعني it means the other people trust you. Okay. يبقى هنا it means you tell a secret. Okay. Okay, so what will we do now? We're going to use the second unit, which is career moves. Okay, you know what's a career? Career, what's a career?
Jobs.
Job, okay. يبقى job career, it is a job, okay? And moves, يعني it means we want to,
Move to another company.
maybe we wanted to move, ممكن we wanted to develop, okay? So we wanted to develop our career, we wanted to shift, wanted to change. Right. So what will we do now? We're going to go to different. Do you think that in the career, the careers depend on the personality of the person? Yani we mean that in yani the personalities or the character of the person has to do or connected to the career.
Yes.
Yes, of course.
يعني for example مثلا لو احنا we say that a doctor or a surgeon must be مثلا for example quiet and patient. If he is in a hurry all the time, so it means that he can't be a doctor. You see what I mean? يعني it means that do we care about personalities when we choose our careers?
No.
Yes.
Do you think that people work according to their personalities or they work according to the vacancies they find? Good opportunities they find. Even if this career doesn't suit their personality. You understand what I mean? Yeah, I say that when we choose work, when we work, we choose work according to our personality or according to the choice, the chance, because it is available and because of money and because of the prestigious situation.
Good vacancy.
Right?
All
of them. Okay. Do we care that in this job suits our personality or not? Do we care about this?
Sometimes.
Is it a must? يعني it is a crucial factor when we work?
No.
No. Okay. What is the crucial factor that we choose work?
So what do you mean crucial?
Important.
Salary.
Salary. Okay.
Location of the company. Is it near to my house or it is far? Environment. Experiences that I will get. Away
from personality, right?
Yes.
Yeah, different elements far away from personalities, right?
Yes. But sometimes the person should care about his personality. I know someone, he cannot sit on a desk. So if the job is good, has a good salary and is near to his house and the environment is good, but he will stay on a desk. This is against his nature. He cannot bear that. So he will refuse. Sometimes.
Okay, nice. So let's read. We have these are some of the tips about jobs, some pieces, some opinions. Read them. I wanted to know if you agree or disagree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 opinions about different kinds of jobs. Read them silently and we will discuss. Okay, who do you think that can design clothes perfectly? Men or women?
Both.
So the first opinion said that in designing clothes is not a man's job because women like fashion more. The other one says men designers are more, he said great clothing designers are men. So they are famous more than women. So what do you think?
I think in most of jobs, men are better than women, but this is the majority, but not in the whole in all cases.
I don't agree. I disagree with you.
Some of women are better than men in some cases. You can, for my opinion, it's 70%. 70%.
This is a male point of view, Mr. Ali. This is a male point of view. So
maybe, but
it's not maybe. This is sure. You got to have two opinions. They say I don't agree with you. I disagree. Okay. Even the young girl, she said I disagree.
Okay, I said it is the majority, not in all cases.
Okay, but you said that you say 70%. You say that 70% of all men are better than women.
Yes, 70%. This is my opinion, but 30% are better than women are better than men.
In which careers you mean?
In all careers, look to if there is a
يعني it means when we're talking about the designing clothes هنا, do you think that men or women are better?
I think men.
Okay. Another opinion? Do you think that men are better, like he said? In designing clothes, men are better than women?
In designing
No, I
clothes?
don't think so.
Yes, number one here.
I think men are better.
No,
Okay.
I think women are better.
Why, Habiba? Because of the same reason, they like fashion more and they are fascinated about clothes and new styles.
Yes, I think that.
Okay. And they can understand what suits women more than men. لو انت you watch, for example, كده the whole fashion shows, okay? Look at the fashion show. You feel that in انت you're watching nonsense. This is clothes if you follow. Okay, if anybody follows the fashion shows, if the designers are men, they just make dirty clothes, you know? It's not not clothes for women to wear, just clowns maybe, not suitable for all women. So it is not suitable for women at all. So I think that they don't have this sense or they don't know what women like. That's why they just produce rubbish. Okay, next one, Biol. I would love to fly all the time. Being a flight attendant sounds exciting. That this person. The other one, I don't think so. Flight attendants get tired of traveling. They have to be away from their families all the time. Okay. Do you think that in the flight attendants, in order to work this kind of job, they, in the first place, they love traveling or not?
They love traveling.
Of course, because لو anybody doesn't like traveling, he can't work as a flight attendant in the first place, yeah. Right? So of course, they like traveling. To be a flight attendant, it means that you are exciting about traveling. That's why you work like this. If you don't like traveling, so you can't work as a flight attendant in the first place. Okay, next one, Biol. I don't like to work for a newspaper, but writing a gossip column seems like an awful job. The other one, Biol, I don't agree. Finding out about famous people's lives could be really fun. What do you think?
I agree with the second opinion, not the rest. I don't agree finding out about famous people's life could be really fun. Really fun.
I agree with the first opinion.
I agree with the first person.
First one is-
Yeah, I'm waiting to the rest of the people. Where are you? So is it important for us to know about the lives of famous people?
No, it's not important. Not really.
For me, it is not important, but maybe for others, maybe they like to know the life of famous people. But for me,
Why, when you find the Facebook or the Twitter or whatever, all of it is full of information about Amr Diab's new songs and his wives. Tamer Hosni separated from his wife, and who is going to marry whom, and Shireen Abdul Wahab and her husband, they get divorced, they come back, they so and so. صح كده? So all this information, لو إن people don't care about them, why they write that? طبعا I know that in هم they wrote it because people are interested in the lives of famous people, of the stars, right?
yes, right. But you asked us about our opinion. When I see those posts, I don't read it.
When you see, sorry, the gossip, you just what? Raise your
When I
voice.
see the news about Amr Diab and Tamer Hosni and Shireen Abdul Wahab, I don't read these posts.
Okay, you don't read this part, but you feel that when you see this news, you find them just little news. I mean that just one piece, well, a lot of them, well, a lot of news.
I found, look, especially in Facebook, if you read these posts, Facebook will send you all of
Different news.
posts, all of posts related to the post you like.
What about the magazines? And what about the TV?
TV, you can switch the channel if you like.
I know that in Nihna we don't watch it, but I mean that in there are shows and there are some magazines.
Yes,
they
I
just
said that in the first. I said for me, I don't like, but for others they like.
okay.
So
Yani it means
for
that
for me only.
I know that and it is for you. Yani, but just in general, we know that in there are columns of gossip about the lives because some people are interested in the lives of famous people.
Most of people, not some people. Most of people like
Most
to know,
of people
like to know the life of famous people, especially actresses and dancers and anyone is famous, according to regardless of his career.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, that's what I mean. Okay. I'd enjoy working with animals. I like being a veterinarian, would be rewarding. I'm not so sure. Animals can be very unpredictable. Getting bitten by a dog would be scary. He's talking about money here. So, and it means that, do you think that veterinarians make a lot of money? Anybody has any idea about this? No, خلاص, let's skip this point. Okay. طيب, but this is the beginning of what when we talk about the career moves. Here we wanted to use the gerund phrases. What do you mean by phrase? خلاص, remember the word, the phrase, and the clause. The phrase, it is a group of nouns together. Here we're going to use gerund. Well, gerund, it is a verb plus the ing form. When I use a verb plus ing form, I change it from a case of a verb into the case of a noun. And I can use it as a noun. يقول هنا designing clothes is not a man's job. يبقى where is the subject of the sentence اللي هو designing clothes. Okay. طب ما ده verb design. Yeah, but I add ing to it. يبقى becomes a gerund. يبقى the gerund here, it is just a verb. I change it into a noun by adding ing. طب فين الverb هنا this one اللي هو verb is. Okay. طيب, being a flight attendant sounds exciting. ادي being, the verb be. I add be. Verb اللي هو sounds. Writing gossip column could be fun. Where is the subject? اللي هو writing gossip column. And the verb could be. Directing a TV show. فين الverb? Direct. وحطيت ing بقى noun, the subject. يبقى this is the subject of the sentence. And the verb is would be. طيب, يبقى we use هنا الgerund in the subject. طب can I use it in the place of the object? طبعا أكيد. He wouldn't like. فين السبجكت he? فين الverb wouldn't like? Being a fashion designer. Okay. He would enjoy being a flight attendant. يعني this is the idea that I add the verb ing becomes a noun. She would be good at إيه بقى? Writing a gossip column. She is good at math. طب she is good at answering the question. She is good at going on competition. يبقى so good at, and then the verb with the ing, we change it into gerund. Okay, يبقى gerund هنا can use it as a noun in different positions. يا إما in the object أو in the subject of the sentence. مش حاجة صعبة دي. This is the kind of information. Let's try. You will write your opinion of each job by choosing information from column B and C. طبعا هنا بيقول look at the gerund phrase in column A, بعدين write your opinion using information B and C. Then add 2 more gerund phrases and write similar sentence. تعالى let's try كده. Working as an architect. We wanted to use هنا working as an architect ماشي is إيه؟ أو seems أو sounds, must be, could be, would be. إيه بقى في دول؟ Awful, scary, fantastic, fascinating, pretty difficult, kind of boring, really rewarding, very challenging. Okay, let's try to do them. عندك we have هنا from 1 to 8. We wanted to use these sentence together. يلا form sentence. أنا هسكت a minute and they are going to answer and we check together. Okay. Working as an architect
is really rewarding.
is really rewarding. Okay. Number 2, taking care of children
Seems pretty difficult.
Pretty
seems
difficult.
seems pretty difficult. Okay. Winning the lottery
Sounds really rewarding. That is fantastic or
sounds fantastic. Okay. Conducting an orchestra
Sounds very challenging.
okay would be very challenging. Would be very challenging. Working on a movie set must be pretty difficult or could be pretty difficult. Okay. Or could be very challenging. Making a living as an artist
making a living sounds fantastic. Fascinating.
sounds fantastic. Okay.
Fascinating.
Fascinating. Okay. Could be fascinating. Yes. Writing for a newspaper. Writing for a newspaper.
Think is pretty difficult.
Could be difficult. Could be pretty difficult. Okay. And retiring at age 40
is awful.
is awful. Yes. Or is scary. Awful or scary.
Yes.
Okay. Mish, that's nice.
Part A. Cindy and Tim are at a career fair. What jobs are they interested in? Write C for Cindy, T for Tim, or B for both.
So what we are going to do, we are going to have here some notes about the career fair. Yani, so we are going to listen to these people and write notes about their opinions, okay? بص كده تاني بيقول ايه? How many people هما?
Cindy and Tim are at a career fair. Career fair. Part A. Cindy and Tim are at a career fair. What jobs are they interested
these
in?
are two people, Cindy and Tim. They are going to talk about different jobs. You write down what jobs they are interested in. They like the jobs. What jobs do they like?
Write C for Cindy, T for Tim, or B for both.
There are so many jobs. Working in the news could be fun. I love being a TV reporter.
Are you kidding? Being a TV reporter seems kind of boring. I don't like television news.
So what would you like to do in the news?
I think I'd enjoy writing for a newspaper. It's more creative than being a TV reporter.
Yes, but a TV reporter earns more.
What about being a lawyer? I think helping people is more rewarding than working in the news.
A lawyer? Why?
Well, I think lawyers can really help people. And I like studying and being in school.
I like helping people, but I think I'd rather be a psychiatrist or something.
A psychiatrist. I think I'd like that too. And psychiatrists go to school as much as lawyers.
And psychiatrists don't work as late.
Unit 2 Self-Study.
Again.
Cindy and Tim are at a career fair. What jobs are they interested in? Write C for Cindy, T for Tim, or B for both.
There are so many jobs. Working in the news could be fun. I love being a TV reporter.
Are you kidding? Being a TV reporter seems kind of boring. I don't like television news.
So what would you like to do in the news?
Think I'd enjoy writing for a newspaper. It's more creative than being a TV reporter.
Yes, but a TV reporter earns more.
What about being a lawyer? I think helping people is more rewarding than working in the news.
A lawyer? Why?
Well, I think lawyers can really help people. And I like studying and being in school.
I like helping people, but I think I'd rather be a psychiatrist or something.
A psychiatrist. I think I'd like that too. And psychiatrists go to school as much as lawyers.
And psychiatrists don't work as late.
Unit 2 Self-Study. Part B. Listen again. What do Cindy and Tim think of the jobs? Check true or false for each statement.
There are so many jobs. Working in the news could be fun. I love being a TV reporter.
Are you kidding? Being a TV reporter seems kind of boring. I don't like television news.
So what would you like to do in the news?
I think I'd enjoy writing for a newspaper. It's more creative than being a TV reporter.
Yes, but a TV reporter earns more.
What about being a lawyer? I think helping people is more rewarding than working in the news.
Why?
Well, I think lawyers can really help people. And I like studying and being in school.
I like helping people, but I think I'd rather be a psychiatrist or something.
A psychiatrist. I think I'd like that too. And psychiatrists go to school as much as lawyers.
And psychiatrists don't work as late.
Okay, yalla, let's go. What kind of jobs? Number one, she mentioned the first one about
TV reporter.
TV reporter.
Okay, this is she talks about news, and Cindy likes the TV reporter. Why she likes TV reporter?
It earns more.
Because she makes a lot of money. She earns more money. Okay. And for Tim, does he like the news reporter?
No.
No, he said that is going to be
Boring.
boring. Okay. But he prefers something else. What is it?
Writing in a newspaper.
Writing in the newspaper. Writing for newspaper, it is more exciting. Okay. Right. And then he preferred another kind of job. What is it?
Be a lawyer.
Being a lawyer. Okay. Why?
Because he helps people.
Okay, because he helps people and go to school and he likes studying. He said that lawyers go to school a lot and he likes studying and he likes that lawyers defend people, help people. Okay. And what does she mention about the other job? Cindy, she likes another job. Psychiatrist, okay. الورد دي بكتبها P S Y C H I A T R I S T. Again, P S Y C H I A T R I S T. psychiatrist. يبقى psychiatrist, this is the person who just deals with your emotions and feelings and psychology. اللي هو الدكتور النفسي. Okay. She likes psychiatrist. And what does he say? What
He
does Tim
likes
say about?
psychiatrist too.
Why?
Mm,
Tim likes it. Why?
He can study a lawyer in
He can study a lot. And he likes the idea of studying. Okay. So he says that psychiatrists study more and they study a lot like lawyers. Okay. So he likes the idea of studying. He likes going to schools and studying. So he likes lawyers because they study a lot. And he said that like psychiatrists study a lot. So I like this idea. Okay. And she likes the psychiatrist. Why? Why does she like them? Cindy بقى قالت I like psychiatrists because دي ايه بقى؟
They doesn't work late.
They don't work late. دايما بتظهري في الوقت الايه المهم. Okay, because they don't work late. Okay, nice. As you see طبعا in this part of this stage احنا عندنا listening is different. الأول كنت we make listening, we write down the questions, yes and no. Now in the listening, you have to take notes about this. Okay. And then we have, and I wanted to show you this part اللي هو expressing opinions in English. Okay, these some expressions. I want you to study how you would express an opinion. Okay. في عندك هنا number one, we can say that like this. بيقول هنا the personal point of view. And then we have general point of view. لو أنت talk about yourself هتقول I bet that. ده لو strong point of view. I dare say that. I'm sure that. I have no doubt that. I strongly believe that. Okay. I bet that. ده لو أنت في personal point of view. ده يعني ده وجهة نظرك أنت الشخصية وقوية. Okay. عندك حجة قوية. فبتقول I bet that. أراهنك كذا. I dare say that. ده أنا أقدر أقول I am sure that. I have no doubt. doubt يعني شك. will be silent ما بنطقهاش. I strongly believe that. لو أنت talk about general point of view هتقول some people say that. It's not your point of view. Okay. ده الناس تانية بقى أو عموما. Many or most people think or believe. It is often said that. It is generally accepted that. Everybody knows that. يعني you have to study some of these expressions to use and put in your consideration back. Okay. Other ones, here we have expressing the opinions, personal opinions. بتقول in my opinion I feel. Okay. طيب, in my opinion I feel that. I would say that. It seems to me that. ده your personal opinion. Okay. لو انت are going to summing up أو drawing conclusion يعني هتلخص الكلام اللي اتقال بتقول finally I believe مثلا. Finally I think the obvious conclusion. Obvious يعني clear conclusion يعني الاستنتاج بقى أو مش الاستنتاج اللي هي النهاية بقى الآخر بقى مش الختام. Summing up نلخص نقول I must say that. In conclusion we can say that. Okay. Then عندك giving reasons هتقولي لأسبابك إزاي. I tell you all this because اللي وجهة نظرك أنت. I tell you all this because كذا. Okay. I base my argument on I that because. دي useful expressions you want to use لما تعمل expressing your personal opinion زي ما كنا بنتكلم قبل كده. طيب expressing personal doubt. انت بقى يعني مش you don't believe this. هتقول بقى I am not sure if. I am not satisfied that. I am not convinced that. I doubt that. I am not satisfied يعني مرضي. لا أنا مش مقتنع. كل دول معناه مش مقتنع. Okay. Stating something as a fact. هتقول حقيقة. تقول everyone knows that. It is normally accepted that. وتقول الحقيقة اللي انت عندك. There can be no doubt that as everybody knows. Okay. كل حد يعني دي بالنسبة للفacts معروفة in general for people. وبعدين enumerating أو enumeration of points. هتعدد بقى أسبابك. بتستخدم some connective words like this اللي هي moreover, in addition to, furthermore, first of all, I would like to say, so and so. طيب وبعدين بتقول expressing disagreement، مش موافق كده، يبقى هنقول I'm sorry but I am of a different opinion. I don't agree with you about. Sorry I can't accept your opinion that. والاكسبريشنز دي ما فيهاش اي حاجه رود يعني، لا دول polite expressions، مش حاجه يعني وحشه. هنا بيقول fillers in conversations. by the way يعني انت مثلا هتبتدي to continue conversation. لو احيانا واحنا في dialogues مثلا اتقطعت في النص كده خلاص، فانا عايزه انقل من فكره للفكره الثانيه from one point to another، يبقى هتقول ايه by the way كذا. what I mean is so anyway، عشان to change the opinion او to continue the previous conversation. اوكي نذاكر ده ونحفظهم، دي some of the vocabulary المفروض ان انت بتبني الفوكابلري بتاعتك. اوكي في عندنا expression familiar جدا او famous قوي اللي هي اسمها pros and cons. كلمة pros هي بتتكتب كده PROS ودي معناها advantage. اوكي and cons يعني اسمها disadvantage. اوكي اوكي يبقى this is ايه pros versus cons. like مين بقى؟ مين ال pros and cons like this؟ like مثلا homework pros and cons. هنا بيديني some examples how it's gonna be useful or advantage or disadvantage. بيقول number 1 homework teaches discipline and habit. Homework helps parents know what's being learned in class. Homework teaches time management. Homework gives the student self-paced learning time. And then homework can reduce screen time. Okay. Then screen time and using the laptop or the mobile. Then we have the cons. The disadvantage بقى بيقول homework interferes with playtime. Homework interferes with extracurricular activities. Homework discourages students from exercising. Homework contributes to a culture of poor work-life balance. Number 5, homework discourages the children from taking up hobbies. Okay. ده شكل pros and cons. في points اهي، في حاجة advantage وفي حاجة disadvantage of homework. اوكي انت الهومورك بتاعك بقى هتعمل ايه؟ هتعمل the same idea pros and cons زي ما احنا عملنا كده. ايه هي الادفانتج and disadvantage of using the internet. يبقى انا كده هقول لك الهومورك بتاعك homework right pros and cons of using the internet. اوكي بنفس الشكل كده بنفس الطريقه. في هنا كام 5 points، هنا 5 points. اوكي واحنا discuss them next time ان شاء الله. ده كده الهومورك بتاعنا. انا stop here and continue next time باذن الله. في any question؟
هيبقى على هيئة تيبل ولا هيئة باراجراف؟ تيبل؟
انت قلتي ايه كده؟
هيبقى على هيئة تيبل كده ولا على هيئة باراجراف؟
ماليش دعوه الهيئه اللي انت عايزاها، انا مالي. احنا are going to talk.
ماشي شكرا.
اوكي يلا see you next time. في any problem any question؟
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Welcome.
That's all.